Huh. That's odd. Wait, it's addressed to German? I gotta show this to him. It seems important. German!
Dude, get the hell out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft! Go home, gnome. Whatever it is you need to show me, I'm not interested. I already have tons of beta content to talk about.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just, you got a letter.
A letter? Let me see. Dear GermanPeter, I do not appreciate you digging in my past. Some things were meant to stay behind, so that we can learn from them and grow. If you keep persisting, I shall end you, as I have ended people like you before. And much like the beta content you seek, you too will never see the light of day again. Because I will hit you from an unreachable place, one everyone has already passed. Perhaps you should do the same? DarIO! I guess he really didn't like that I figured out that Gold Rush was going to be Dustbowl after all. And now he wants to end me. I guess I'll have to beat him to the punch before he can beat me.
You want to fight him? But do you even know where he is?
Well, what is DarIO known for the most?
Plutonia and TNT evolution?
No.
On a rail from Half-Life?
No!
Dustbowl?
No! I mean, yes. Think about it. What did he say? Digging around in his past? Things that stay behind? He must be waiting in a past version of his most famous TF2 map just so he can end me. With the help of my stand, Ghost Love, I can easily revert things back to an earlier state. So getting into the past shouldn't be difficult. But I'm a bit afraid. He said he would hit me from an unreachable place. I suspect that he has a similar ability to mine, which allows him to send attacks from the past into the future, while we can't even see him. So we need to go back as far as possible to face him. So I guess our goal is CP Dustbowl. Oh, and yes, we're doing JoJo now. Alright, so we're in Dustbowl. We have no idea where DarIO could be hiding, so let's try to gather information before we proceed any further.
Hey, what's this? It's just one of those promotional images they use to advertise the game. Huh, this feels oddly familiar, but what does it do in here?
DarIO said he was hiding in the past, so in an earlier version of the map. We need to find beta content, something that existed back then but wasn't properly removed from the map. If we find it, I could use Ghost Love to turn it into an earlier stage of itself and teleport us back with it. This photo, it has to be a clue. Aha.
What is it?
Do you know The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci? The focal point of the painting lies in the middle, on Jesus, but the entirety of the image is important. The apostles at the sides and their expressions have an equal amount of importance, such as Judas. That means that we have to observe what's not directly in front of us. Look at this image. What do you see?
The mines!
Precisely. Let's check them out. I'm not seeing anything out of the norm here.
I know. With the use of my stand, Rocket Man, I can scan the area for things which can only be seen by analyzing the map itself. Aha! These minecarts aren't really here. Apparently, in the SDK version of TR Dustbowl, there's an entire unreachable area that leads to the barn. I suppose they wanted to add another flank back then, even when the point wasn't in there.
That's it! Ghost love! Alright, we've entered an earlier version of the map, but it seems like we aren't early enough. I guess we'll just keep going until we reach the last stage. He couldn't be anywhere else.
That's odd. There's only one tunnel here.
Yeah, it was like that at launch and in Team Fortress Classic as well. Let's just keep going. But was it really that simple? Or am I missing something? We're under attack! Seems like DarIO is aware of us trying to stop him, so he's sending his goons after us. We better be on our toes and check the area if there's any more hiding somewhere. If we get hit from behind, it's bad news all around.
Seems all fine to me. And I didn't see any teleporters either.
Alright, let's keep going. But be careful. I've got a really bad feeling about this. There's more! No, it's the same ones? But we checked everywhere, this is impossible! What is going on? There were no teleporters anywhere and there's no other way for them to go. If we can't figure out where they're coming from, they'll only keep ambushing us. Damn it, this is bad. We're gonna get crushed like this.
Oh, German. You should only say those types of things when you've exhausted all the possibilities. And I don't think we've done that quite yet. Pay close attention to the enemies. They aren't moving randomly. Look where they're coming from.
They're all leaving the building from the lower entrance. But I checked there was nothing inside.
But why would they leave the house only through that one hole? They're not walking there. They're not teleporting there. They are...
They're spawning there, of course!
Exactly! Underneath the control point is an unused spawn point. They were possibly testing an idea for a forward spawn point for the blue team at some point, but ended up scrapping the idea. That explains why this part right here looks so much like an exit. If they could, they tried to move through there.
No, you're a genius. I reverted the spawn back to a time when it didn't exist. We need to be very careful from now on. This map is not one we're used to, or anyone for that matter. I've played the original countless times, but this is something else. We have to be completely on our guard from now on. Oh, looks like the air is clear. I certainly can't see anyone. It's an attack, and a hit scan one at that. Seems like a sniper's targeting us. As long as we're in his sight, we're as good as dead. We need to take him out, but we don't even know where he is. We can proceed before we figure out where the shots are coming from, but how? I can't spot him anywhere.
I could use my stand, but he'll shoot it down. We could use it as a distraction, but any damage done to it will be dealt to me as well. Damn, only if we could be in two places at once.
Be in two places at once, you say? I have a plan, but you need to trust me. I'm going to reveal myself as a distraction. Just use your stand when I do, to figure out where he is.
That's crazy!
Well, it's the only thing we can do.
German! It's that wooden wall. It's not actually there. By removing it in the hammer editor, it reveals a small alcove. Of course, he was hiding behind it and exploited the engine to shoot through that wall. That also explains those stairs that lead nowhere. In TF Classic, there used to be an alcove there as well. But German got shot. Even after knowing where the enemy is, I can't take them on alone. Damn it. We're done for.
Gnome. Oh Gnome. Did you forget? You should only say these types of things when you've exhausted all possibilities. Well, lucky for us, we're not there yet. I may not be able to be in two places at once, but at least I can make it appear like I am, by reverting light back to a time when I was in that place. And now, playing hide and seek, eh? Well, if you want to be part of a war so badly, then why don't I help ya?
Need some help here! Medic!
What a coward, hiding behind walls. Just like those griefers that built their sentries out of bounds to shoot people inside the map. I guess all I can say to you is... good grief. Come on, Gnome. I don't think anything will bother us here anymore.
At last, we made it.
Yes, we're finally here.
The last stage.
Come now, we still have to get to the last point. If anything is still unfinished, it's that one. Okay, be on your guard now. Whatever he throws at us, we'll have to be ready at all costs. If anything goes wrong, we immediately head back. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, now! It's empty? This doesn't add up. He said he was hiding in the past, but this is the earliest point in time for this map. How can this be true?
I'll launch Rocket Man to the sky as high as possible. If he's around here somewhere, it's impossible for him to hide from my sight.
Gnome! That's impossible. Where is he attacking from? I can't stay here, it's too dangerous. I can't leave him here either. Damn it, this is bad. I'll be back for you, I swear.
Ugh, how is he able to attack us? He couldn't have been hiding anywhere. It's the same map. Nothing was different. It's the same map. If he had attacked us from an earlier version of it, I could have spotted it. But it's the same map. Wait, the same map. That's odd. There's only one tunnel here.
Yeah, it was like that at launch and in Team Fortress Classic as well. Let's just keep going.
In TF Classic, there used to be an alcove there as well. The same map. It's the same map. I have to let him know.
There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth. The promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
DarIO! No! Rocket Man? What is it doing? Why is it hitting against the same map repeatedly? Is this a sign? Wait. Same map. The same map. Of course. This version of the map isn't early enough. The earliest version was the same as in TF Classic. But it's too late now. I can only send this photo back in time and hope that we get the message. I'm sorry, Gnome.
Hey, what's this? It's just one of the promotional images they used to advertise the game. Huh, this feels oddly familiar. But what is it doing here?
DarIO said he was hiding in the past, so in an earlier version of the map. Wait a second. This tunnel. It's not there in the photo. The original tunnel must have been completely different. The mines probably didn't even exist at all. Of course. In TF Classic there were no mines. There was only a passage exactly where this wall is right now. This wall is the key. This will take us back.
Did it work?
It did. According to the files, we're on the same version of Dustbowl that was used to meet the Heavy. Look at those gates. Perhaps those doors were only meant to be one way, or only open after the game had started. There's also a hole in the floor there, just like in the TFC version. Well, it seems it's only a drop down here though. Perhaps because they realized that stairs work better instead of ladders.
And this tunnel. It's not exactly where it used to be in Team Fortress Classic, but Rocket Man reveals that there's another blocked off tunnel next to this one, whose shape and location match the ones from the original perfectly.
Even those vents up there, they're the ones from the photo. It seems like this really is the earliest incarnation of Dustbowl that exists. If we want to fight DarIO, then it has to be on this one.
But how do we find him? We have no idea where he could be.
No, remember the promo art. What do all these screenshots have in common? They feature only the first stage of Dustbowl, because logically it was the most finished at that point. Why show something unfinished after all? So if the first stage was done the earliest, then we have to reach something that wasn't done at all yet.
The last stage, of course. It's one of the only other things that exist on this map too. We're in luck.
Well, this map seems really unfinished. I guess we'll have to climb over the scenery to get to it. Lucky for us, there's a lot of invisible walls missing around here. Alright, we're getting close. This is right before the last point. Huh, that's odd. Weren't these stairs much smaller in the final version? These look more like the ones from TF Classic.
It's so dark. Where are we?
We're almost there, be on your guard. DarIO could be anywhere and try anything. If anything fails, we bail. Got it? Let's go.
What's all this mess? Hold on, I've seen this before. That's the old control point from Team Fortress Classic. But where's DarIO? You said he was attacking us from the earliest point in time. What the? Where's he attacking us from? I can't see him.
Wait, what did you just say? Old control point. Old. The earliest point in time. Of course, it makes sense. No, I figured it out. The blocked off tunnel in the mines, the drop down, the stairs we just passed. Those aren't just leftover ideas. The level geometry is the exact same. This map, this is not a remake like CP Well. It's a paint over of the original. It's the same map. That's why we can't see his attacks, because he's still attacking us from an older version. Ghost Love!
Where are we?
And the actually oldest version of Dustbowl. The one from TFC that they reused as a base. And here is also where we'll find DarIO.